Hi, this is Rick, and this is my Tesla video about our recent long-distance trip in my 2021 Model 3 LR. I've had my Tesla now for 2 years. I just love the car, and typically I only drive my car to and from work. I have a short commute, about 10 to 15 minutes, so I don't put very many miles on my car. I always charge my car here at home. We have a 220 outlet that I can plug into. And this is just the second long-distance trip I've taken in the Tesla. We were going from our home in a suburb of Atlanta to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. According to the navigation system, the trip was to be 725 miles. We used the car's navigation system, which really worked well in our situation. It seemed to be very accurate, and it seemed to keep up to date with all the latest traffic issues. We also used the navigation system, obviously, to know when to stop and charge. We stopped 5 times on the way up, and the cost was approximately $70 for charging. That left us with about 60% charge once we got to our hotel in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. We were traveling around the 4th of July holiday, so traffic was an ongoing issue for us. Fortunately, our navigation system in the Tesla took us 3 or 4 times during the trip, took us off the interstate around areas where backed up bumper-to-bumper traffic was. We confirmed this both visually when we occasionally crossed back over the interstate on our detour routes, and also with our Waze app, which we always leave on in the car just so we would know about police presence and other obstacles on the road. Of course, there were other times when we sat in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the interstate that we were not routed around. All in all, I felt the navigation system on the Tesla did a very good job keeping us up on the latest road conditions and detours and whatnot. Our second leg of the trip took us from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania to Harrisonburg, Virginia. This was about a 220-mile drive. We stopped twice to charge at the cost of about $33. I know that seems a little bit high, but the second charge was in Harrisonburg when we got there so that we wouldn't have to charge while we were there until we were ready to leave again. I will say, so far on this trip, we've had no car issues whatsoever. No phantom braking, no issues with charging or with the car itself. Our last leg of the trip was going from Harrisonburg, Virginia to our home in the suburb just outside of Atlanta. Our final charging cost for this 510-mile drive was approximately $60. That left us with about 20% charge when we got home. Again, no problems or issues with charging or the car itself. Each time we charged to 90%. So that ends our long-distance Tesla trip. No issues or problems with the car. Most days during the trip, the temps were in the upper 80s and lower 90s. I wanted to put out that you could have a great traveling experience with a Tesla and not pay for any gas.